Yo, what's good guys? This is Flex on the track from Drumknockers, and today I'm gonna be showing you how I make soul samples for NBA Youngboy. I'm gonna go really in depth in this guide, and shout out to my boy Real Michael. Go follow him on Instagram. I'll put his app right here, and let's get straight into it. This is what the loop sounds like. So I started off this whole idea from a song called "Empty Promises" by Kingfish. If you don't know Kingfish, go check him out. He's super dope. But yeah, I started this with the classic amp Warm Blues, and I started with this chord progression, and this is what it sounds like. So it's a really bouncy melody with a really simple chord progression. It goes from a D sharp minor to a C sharp major, like to a D sharp minor, C sharp major, to like a G sharp minor, to like a B major, to like an A sharp major. And it's, if you want to know the Roman numerals, it's 6 to the 5 to the 2 to the 4 to the 3 dominant. It's like when you're making a major chord with like a flat 7. It's a really simple basic chord progression with some licks in between that makes it a little bit catchy, and yeah, that's it for the words. Then I went over to Contact and I opened Vintage Organs, and I chose the Basic Rock 1 preset. With the preset you can turn these knobs, and I turned into 4, and I didn't touch anything else. And I added a higher organ as well with the same preset, and this is what they sound like. So the only thing that I like changed in the whole thing is like played a little different melody in the beginning, but I literally played the same chords as I played with the Rhodes to give it like more depth in like the whole sample. And for the higher part, I did the same with some smaller rolls that go into the chords. But yeah, that's it for the organ. Then I chose Contact again to choose this piano, the Grandeur. It's a really cool one. I chose a preset Jazzy Grand, and I turned the tone to the right a little bit. Then I just played the same chords with a little bounce in between the bass notes and top notes. And yeah, this is what it sounds like. Then I went to Opus. This is a really good one for soul samples. It's a really cool VST. We got strings, brass, vocals, like anything for like orchestral soul samples. But I only have these banks because like it takes so much like storage. But yeah, I chose to like layer 3 type of opuses with like different type of vocals, and I harmonized them a little bit. Just followed the same chords and inverted them. And yeah, this is what they sound like. Then I went to the orchestra and chose the brass full sustain preset. For soul samples, it's really nice to always add strings or brass because it makes it sound like more orchestral. And I played these chords, it's the exact same, just stacked a lot of it, and yeah, this is what it sounds like. Then I added some brass steps to accentuate the pause in between the chords, and this is what they sound like. And yeah, it like really gives like the break a little like step, and if you hear the guitar soon you'll understand why. Then in the second part of the whole loop I have like a saxophone from Splice, which made like the breakdown a little bit more full, and this is what it sounds like. It followed the chorus really well, and I really liked how it turned out. So yeah, up to the next one. Then this whole loop had a lot of mids, so I chose to put some highs in there, like some high end. And I chose a Celeste. This is like bells for like it's really common in soul samples. And then I also added a Wurlitzer. It's the Wurlitzer 140B amp tremolo. But yeah, this is what those two both sound like together. So you can see like the Celeste is like arpeggiating to the chord, and this gives like a little bit of a melody in the whole like loop. It's some ear candy in there, so yeah, that's why I chose to put it in there. Then I chose to add another VST, another like Rhodes. This is a time-based one from preset 37, and it's just some high end in the loop. Like it's nothing crazy, it's just the same chords all over again. This is what it sounds like. Then in the final part of the loop I added a little piano solo, and I'll play with the Rhodes so you can hear like what it sounds like together. It's literally just a pentatonic scale, nothing too crazy, and yeah, this is what it sounds like. I chose to play it in like 1/3 because it sounds like more smooth, and it gave it like a really groovy feeling, so yeah, that's why I chose to add it. Then I went into Splice again, and I chose two different type of drum breaks, and I like chopped it up a little bit and I put it in time, and this is what they sound like together with some ambience in the background. So yeah, that's what that sounds like. So it really gave like a little bit of life in the whole loop. It's really cool to always add like drum breaks in your soul samples to make it sound more realistic. So yeah, that's why I chose to add it. Then I went into Contact again, and I chose a Rickenbacker bass with the Flame preset. And as you can see, I followed like the main melody of the Rhodes in here, and I added some ghost notes you'll hear in a second. Then after I had like all these stems, like I asked my bro Will Michael to play some guitar on it. He played some chords, some clean lead and a distorted lead, and added a little bit of wahs in there. So yeah, I'll show you what those sound like. So yeah, I'm really grateful for what he played on this, because this made the whole loop sound like glued together. Shout out my boy Will Michael, he's a really dope guitarist, go check him out as I said. And yeah, this is basically the whole loop. So I'll play it one more time and then I'm out.